What's the very first thing you touch when you wake up? Be honest. For most of us, it's not the glass of water, not the sunlight through the window, it's the phone. That glowing rectangle that pulls us in before our brain has even stretched awake. Here's the truth, the way you start your morning sets the rhythm for your entire day. And if your first move is scrolling, you're already letting the world hijack your mind before you've even owned a single thought. Think about it. You open Instagram, and suddenly you're comparing yourself to someone else's highlight reel. You check emails, and now you're stressed about work before you've even brushed your teeth. You dive into news, and your brain is flooded with negativity before you've had breakfast. That's not a morning, it's a mental ambush. Psychologists call this cognitive priming. Whatever you feed your brain first thing in the morning becomes the lens through which you see the rest of the day. If your first input is chaos, your mind will keep searching for chaos. If your first input is calm, your mind will carry calm. Imagine your brain as a fresh canvas every morning. The first brushstroke decides the mood of the painting. If you splash it with anxiety, the whole canvas gets messy. But if you start with clarity, silence, reflection, maybe even gratitude, you set a tone that colors everything else. And here's the kicker. Your phone is designed to steal that first brushstroke. Notifications are engineered to trigger dopamine, to hook you instantly. It's not your weakness, it's their strategy. But you can flip the script. What if, tomorrow morning, you didn't touch your phone? What if you gave yourself 30 minutes of pure ownership over your mind? No noise, no comparison, no stress. Just you, your thoughts, your breath, your life. Sounds simple, right? But it's powerful. Because the first battle of the day is not against the world. It's against the urge to scroll. Win that battle, and you've already won half the day. Here's the thing most people don't realize. When you grab your phone first thing in the morning, you're not just checking messages, you're handing over control of your brain. Your mind wakes up in what psychologists call the theta state. It's that soft, dreamy zone between sleep and full alertness. In this state, your brain is incredibly suggestible. It absorbs whatever you feed it, like wet cement waiting for the first imprint. Now imagine the first imprint is a flood of notifications. Your boss's email, a friend's text, a random headline about something going wrong in the world. That cement hardens around stress, comparison, and distraction. And the rest of your day is built on that foundation. But if you keep the phone away, you give yourself space to set your own imprint. You can choose calm. You can choose focus. You can choose gratitude. That's the psychology of control, deciding what your brain locks onto before the world decides for you. Think of it like this. Your morning is the steering wheel of your day. If you let your phone grab it, you're already swerving into someone else's lane. But if you hold it yourself, you drive where you want to go. And here's the kicker, your brain rewards you for this. Phone-free mornings reduce cortisol spikes, the stress hormone that makes you feel rushed and anxious. Instead, you get a smoother rise in dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals that fuel motivation and happiness. So tomorrow, when that urge hits to check your phone, pause. Ask yourself, do I want to start my day in control, or do I want to start it reacting? That one choice decides whether you're leading your day or chasing it. Phone-free mornings aren't just about peace and quiet, they literally rewire your brain. Your brain runs on habits. Cue, action, reward. When you wake up and grab your phone, the cue is morning, the action is scroll, and the reward is that quick dopamine hit. Over time, your brain wires this loop so tightly that it feels automatic. But habits can be broken, and new ones can be built. When you choose to leave your phone aside, you interrupt that loop. Instead of dopamine from scrolling, you start to get dopamine from clarity, focus, even small wins like stretching, journaling, or sipping water. Think of it like carving a new path in a forest. The old path, the phone habit, is worn down, easy to walk. But every time you step off it and walk a new route, you're creating a fresh trail. At first, it feels awkward, but the more you walk it, the clearer it gets. Eventually, the new path becomes the default. That's neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reshape itself based on what you repeatedly do. And here's the kicker, this one change doesn't just affect mornings. It spills into everything. You'll notice sharper focus at work, more patience with people, less anxiety when challenges hit, because you've trained your brain to start the day in control, not in chaos. Let me tell you about James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. Before he became a best-selling writer, James was just another guy battling distraction. Every morning started the same way, phone in hand, scrolling through emails, news, and social media. By the time he sat down to work, his focus was already gone. He made a simple rule: no phone for the first hour of the day. At first, it was tough. That itch to check notifications was strong. But he replaced it with a ritual: coffee, quiet reflection, and writing down one small goal for the day. Those phone-free mornings became the foundation of his writing habit. Instead of letting the world dictate his mood, he gave his brain space to create. Day after day, word after word, his focus sharpened. And eventually, those mornings produced the book that changed millions of lives. James fought the same battle you and I fight every morning. His victory came from winning that first hour. And look at the result: a career built on clarity, not chaos. Now let's talk about Oprah Winfrey. Before she became the global icon we see today, Oprah battled the same chaos we all face. Her mornings used to be consumed by calls, meetings, and constant checking of messages. She realized that starting her day in reaction mode was draining her energy before she even stepped into the studio. So she made a shift. Oprah began practicing phone-free mornings. Instead of diving into notifications, she gave herself space: silence, meditation, journaling. She called it tuning in before the world tunes in. At first, she struggled with the urge to check in, to stay connected. Yet she noticed something powerful. When she resisted, her mornings carried a different energy. She felt grounded, centered, and ready to lead instead of react. And look at the results. Oprah built an empire not just on talent, but on clarity. She credits her morning rituals for helping her stay balanced through the storms of fame, criticism, and endless responsibility. Her victory wasn't just professional, it was personal. She owned her mornings, and in doing so, she owned her life. So here's the challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, don't touch your phone. Give yourself 30 minutes of freedom. Let your brain breathe before the world barges in. Because mornings are not just about waking up, they're about wiring up. And if you wire your brain with clarity, focus, and calm, the rest of your day will follow. This is Mind Sketchbook. Here, we dive into psychology, brain habits, and practical motivation, so you can sketch the life you want, one habit at a time. More powerful stories, more science-backed habits, more ways to own your mind are coming. Remember, win your morning and you win your day.